Hey folks, Adam Chell here, Place Real Estate Team, Oakwyn Realty, and it's January 2021 already. So I'm here with your December 2021, and today's going to be a bit of a 2021 recap in general. We also wanted to talk about a couple of things that are on the horizon that we're keeping tabs on for the Vancouver real estate market. So last year, 2021 saw 43,999 sales. Now, if you're a little OCD like me, that number will very much annoy you, one short of 44,000. The main focus though, however, is that's 42% increase in the number of sales from 2020. So 2020, the first year of COVID, that we've got a 42% increase in the number of sales last year. What's even more interesting is compared to 2015, which was the previous record year, last year's sales numbers were 33.4% higher than that. So we saw the most listings and sales in the Vancouver area of all time during 2021. What's also interesting is I looked at the average number of listings last year, and the average number of listings was 11% higher than the 10-year average. Now, we hear a lot of frustration from buyers and also other agents and colleagues in the office here about the lack of inventory. But what I would suggest is, with the sales being the highest number of all time and the listings 11% above the average, my question is, do we really have an inventory problem, or is the problem on the demand side, right? So the question would be in this case, well, what's our government doing to address this? And really, they've pinned interest rates to the floor. They've generated a whole bunch of money supply just printing it out of thin air. Add to that the COVID factor of everyone wanting to move, and you can see why the market has resulted or responded, I guess, in the way it has. So maybe it's less of an inventory problem and maybe it's more of a demand problem. So what are they going to do? They're in a bit of a hard place. What can they do? The obvious one is raising interest rates. And we've seen the Bank of Canada and several outlets bring forward their forecast of rate hikes at the end of the year to much sooner, maybe March as well, has been thrown around. So there's two things that we're really watching. The first one rather is, when are these interest rate hikes going to happen? And what effect is that going to have on the demand side? And secondly, is the spring market, which is typically when people think is a good time to sell their home, is the spring market going to bring more inventory into the fray, or are people still going to sit on the sidelines because the home, the townhouse, the house they want to buy is so much more expensive than it was last year? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Send me an email back, comment below, let me know what you think is going to happen in 2022. Thanks so much. We'll chat to you soon.